turn your phone to the side to see me, but it is what it is. If you want to listen to what I have to say, just turn your phone. I don't know. I'm recording this on YouTube and my phone is dying, so I had to um, stick my plug in. But anyways, the topic of this live, if you look at the title, it says the majority mindset um, is not. I can't even remember. I think it said the majority mindset. Um, Basically, the majority mindset is not it. The majority mindset is not it in any community. Okay. What brought this about? So I'm on my TikTok journey currently, and I'm doing pretty well. I have a plan, and I've been trying to get a certain amount of followers so that I can do a specific thing so I can monetize it. Correct? Okay. And because of that, I've been posting all kind of content. Like I've been posting, like just morning content, just posting, and then I've joined the little teamwork trend and all that. But what I've noticed is that while I am gaining followers and I'm following people back, it's not really the audience that I would tune into on a regular basis. Like it's not really the stuff people are posting. Most of them is not really my type of content. Maybe a few of them, but for the majority, um, they're not things that if I was just a TikTok user, that I would want implanted in my mind, because it's like I like substance, and a lot of this stuff is not of substance. So I started to think, because I also created my brand page with that one. I haven't started to train the algorithm yet, but I'm definitely going to be strategic about that one. But this is more just monetization, beauty, girly, whatever. And of course, I mix in bits and pieces of what I'm actually like passionate about. So because of that, I started to look to see how to retrain my algorithm, because I'm like, I don't want to see this stuff. It's trash. And as I did that, I learned that, what you like is important, what you share is important. It starts to groom your For You page, right? So as I was like just looking at I started to like search different topics that fell in line with what I was actually interested in. And I typed in like well-rounded human beings, because I consider myself a well-rounded person. You can't put me in one box. So I thought that might show some results, but really it just showed videos of people talking about how to be well-rounded. So then I was like, okay, let me go ahead and type in, I don't know what I typed in next, but third I typed in woke. You know what I'm saying? So I typed in that, and I saw a lot of different videos. Honestly, a lot more videos that like speak about the things that I actually like to listen to, speak about the things that I actually like to talk about. But then I was like, I don't want my feed to get oversaturated with that, because sometimes your girl just want to laugh. Like when I'm on there and I'm posting and I'm doing what I'm doing, it's like really all I want to see is something that's gonna make me, excuse me, something that's gonna make me laugh and like, whatever. So long story short, I came across, and yes, I am being ghetto here because I don't have a camera. I don't have any lighting right now. I'm literally using my laptop light to give me an extra background boost in the camera along with my lamp. So I came across this video about, I was looking for my phone. I am recording on it, so I can't reference it. But I came across this video where this gentleman was talking about Oprah. And I like Oprah. I'm a fan of Oprah. I always have been, always will be. She's actually my slick idol. Like, yeah. So he he had a video, and the title of the video is like secret evil, some like the secret evilness of Oprah, basically. So he starts off by saying that she did an interview, a video displaying how she was actually evil and blah 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 blah. So before he gets into that video, he shows all these accolades about how, she positioned herself to be someone that asks people those controversial questions. And, this is why I say that she's my idol, because I love shit like that. Like, I remember when she interviewed the KKK, like, that's like crazy. She said she would never do that again because she wouldn't want to give a person like that a platform. But I enjoy stuff like that because for me, it's like when you reach a point where you don't take anything personal, where you're so sovereign in your own being and so sovereign in yourself, the actions of others really have no effect on you. Like, you can actually engage and have genuine understanding, even if you don't understand, but you can have genuine conversations with these people to gain your perspective on them. You know what I'm saying? And that's perfectly fine. So, anyways, he started talking about how that's how she positioned herself, and how she got all these accolades and all this money for doing these types of things, right? So then he goes, but what people don't talk about is that she's like um, evil, and she has this like minds this these thoughts that she has, this like psychotic evil thoughts, like she's actually evil behind the scenes, right? So he plays this clip where she's saying that if you're an actual, and I don't know verbatim, but this is basically like roundabout what she was talking about. If you're any manipulating type of person, like if you're a manipulator, like a good manipulator would not get caught. Like, she was saying that, like, if you because a good manipulator would actually know how to manipulate and how to get over on people, and there would be no getting caught. Basically, like, you would be good at what you would be good at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so when she said that, he was like, he was using that to say that, oh, she must be a part of the Illuminati, da 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 da. And as I watched that, I was like, we are really not there. And I get it. I get it. I don't know how I got here, but I know that the majority of people are not there. They don't really get it. Um, and I started this live because I wanted to kind of like express my thoughts and views on why there was nothing wrong with what she said, and in actuality what she said was right. And I guess I can tailor that to something that I'm currently dealing with, or may possibly be dealing with. So when you reach a certain level of awareness, when you reach a certain level of consciousness and understanding, I'm going to throw spirituality in there too, because it's definitely an important aspect of it. Being in communion with your higher self, being in communion with God, is also like a major component in this overall evolution of self, evolution of mental, evolution of being, right? Um, you become, I don't want to say a know-it-all, but you kind of become a know-it-all in the average concepts that people have issues with, or the average concepts that, I'm kind of like going off keel, but just hear me out. The average concepts that incite most people no longer incite you, because you have a deeper understanding, you have a deeper knowledge, you have a deeper wisdom. It's almost along the lines of you can go either way. Um, it's kind of like, for instance, I consider myself a morally driven person, right? I like to do the right things. I don't intentionally like to harm people. I am empathetic in the way that I like to do unto other people as I want to be done unto me. I don't want anybody to treat me harmful. So if I can help it, if I'm aware of it, I try my best to be the best person. And if I do something that is out of alignment with that, I try to, apologize and show, you know, my compassion for the way I reacted, towards them. On the other side of that, I also understand why not being like that can be beneficial. I understand how utilizing I understand oh my god. I understand how utilizing the knowledge of self, the knowledge of the whole against itself is beneficial. Like, when you understand how a person thinks, how they move, why they move, when you understand mannerisms, when you understand mindsets, when you understand energy, when you understand when you just understand, like, I'm struggling here a little bit, but when you understand, you can create, you can manipulate, right? When you understand it to a certain level, you can manipulate. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. I know this sounds crazy. I know this sounds crazy. But this is a test that I think I've been going through. Like, which I'm not sure. I'm waiting to see if this is the test, but we're gonna see, because there's something that I would be good at. I would be hands down a beast at, right? However, I would benefit from it tenfold. But my actions towards the other people, you know, would give the illusion that they would benefit as well, but it would be an illusion. Point blank, period. And I know this. I know that I can do this. I can be successful at it. I can sit here and lie to your face. Well, not lie to your face, but sit here and know that you're not going to completely grasp what I'm saying. Know that you're going to get excited, but you're going to fall off. Because by that point, I will already have, like, grasped you. I will already see you, so I will know who you are and what you're about just off our first conversation, our first real conversation. And so I will know how to would know um, how to move with you. I would know how to get to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope this is making sense. But it's a choice. It's like, I could do that. I could make a lot of money. Or I could stick to my moral compass and stick to my path and and go that way to help more people get to that side, help more people get to that awareness, and allow them to choose which way they're gonna go. Knowledge isn't bad. Elevation isn't bad. Wisdom isn't bad. It's what you do with that wisdom. It's what you do with that knowledge that makes it bad, and that's on you. I think we all deserve to have the broader, vast picture of the information. Um, and I say the broader, vast picture of the information like it's one book, one video that you can read, when it's not. It's a whole compilation of a whole bunch of stuff that just kind of comes together to create a whole thing. And there's no right or wrong way. There is no set way to master it. It's just something that over time, if you stay true to yourself, you stay true to seeking, you stay true to learning, um, you don't get stuck. Um, you just you reach it, and it just is, you know. Like, I know there's a lot of things out there saying, "Oh, well, learn this and you can learn that," but you can't learn this stuff. It's something you can't learn this. You can't. It's not something that can be taught either. Like, it, I don't know. I don't know how I got here. I mean, I know my story, I know my journey, but here, I'm still mind blown by the way that I think now, the way that I see the world around me now. It's like I'm literally watching it. It's like, even though I'm a part of this, and it's it's so crazy. I always thought that. I remember when I was in the height of my spiritual ascension, I would be like, oh, I'm of this world, but I'm not in this world. I mean, I'm in this world, but I'm not of this world. That was like a common phrase that I would say. And now, as I look back, I was like, girl, you didn't even know what you were saying back then. Because now it's like, back then it was faith. It was spiritual faith. It was my faith that I was relying on, because I hadn't yet accomplished, or hadn't yet received um, the knowing. Like, I was just walking on what I felt to be true, what I knew in my heart to be true, what was resonating and creating calmness within my spirit to be true. Fast forward to now, yeah, I still have faith, but I have faith in new things. Now I know that I'm in this world, but not of this world. Like, I know it. It's here now, you know? It's like I'm playing a role. And for me, it's like, in this space, it's like I'm trying to find out what role am I supposed to be playing? Like, what is the role? I feel like the main character in this play, in this existence. I feel like I'm supposed to be a main character. I don't feel like I'm an extra. I don't feel like I'm a supporting cast member. I feel like I'm like the main character slash director. Hell, I'm the writer too. You may or may not understand where I'm coming from, but if you found this video and it resonates with you, and you would like to see more of me speaking off dome, just expressing at whatever, whenever, however I choose, go ahead and hit subscribe, like this live, and go follow me on TikTok, and go follow me on Instagram. Okay? But I just want to leave y'all with the tip that everything is not as it seems, and until you know everything, you don't know nothing. Like, there is no good and evil, really. There isn't. It's just It just is. You choose. And you do, it's on you. You can choose right or you can choose left. You know? Mm-hmm. It's on you. It's just like what's important to you. What I've been trying to figure out like a middle ground, like to have my feet in both have my feet in both sides. I was talking to a billionaire today and he was like, yeah, he was like, you're gonna have to choose. He was like, get to the money, get to the bag. And I was like, but can I get to the bag on the other side? And the circumstances of which I met this man, this billionaire that I met, like verifiable billionaire. The circumstances that I met him in, I'm like, you're a whole billionaire and look at you. Like, he wasn't like sick or anything, but like you would have never guessed that this alcoholic was a freaking like billionaire. Nothing about him said billionaire. The situation that he had himself in, what? In my mind, I'm thinking, if you're a billionaire, what the fuck are you doing here? Why are you even in this situation? Like, but that goes to show you that, money is not everything. And I know that. I'm grateful that my life has taken the turn and gone the way that it's gone because I have so much wealth within me. Like, I'm so rich inside. I'm just so, like, rich inside. But at the same time, I want to be rich on the outside. I want to be wealthy. Like, I'm actually a classy, like bougie, like real bougie. Like I like quality, nice things, and I want to be able to afford those things for myself. But I want to be able to afford those things while, one, not being stuck in something that I really don't enjoy. Two, not working myself to death. You know, I want to be sovereign. I want to pour back into other people. You know what I'm saying? And through that, I want to receive my physical wealth, period. I want to give and share the knowledge and the wisdom that I have with other people, give them the tools to go and figure it out for themselves. I think a lot of times when we look for coaches and we look for um, guides and we look for advice, we're looking for someone to give us the answers. But even if someone were to give you the answers, if you're not ready to apply them, if you don't know the concept on how they should be applied and where the answers go, like what questions the answers actually go to, and when to apply that actually in your life, it's pointless. I used to be a person that was constantly on the tip of sharing wisdom, sharing this and sharing that, wanting to awaken everybody, in an exponential amount of time. But slowly I realized that in that moment of time, people weren't ready. And that you can't force people if they're ready. You can speak into your black and blue, but if it is not connecting, it's not connecting. It might sit somewhere in the back of their mind until time comes for them to say, hey, I remember when this person said this to me. But these days it's more of a, I'm here. I'm making myself available. You know where to find me if you want to find me, you know? But yeah, I just really wanted to come on here and to support and defend um, Miss Oprah because, like, people always talk about things that they don't understand. And if they did understand them, they wouldn't say the things that they say, you know? Like, I don't like to call people stupid, but that's kind of like the word. Like, people are stupid. Like, point blank, period. People think they know a lot, but they know nothing. They're stupid. And it's sad, you know? People get taken advantage of not because the person that's, when you get taken advantage of, it's not, yeah, the person that did it, yeah, they're in the wrong, but you know what? They're gonna sleep well because they don't care. They don't care. So the only person that's losing in the equation is you. If I hurt your feelings and I'm a cold hearted person and don't give two, and I don't care, I don't care. You can say whatever you want to say. I'm still sleep good. You, on the other hand, are going to be distraught, feeling like your world is coming to an end. Who has the control? The other person has the control because they got you like that. You think you got the control because you're saying whatever, doing whatever. Meanwhile, they don't forget about you. They going on. It's a hard thing to master, but when you master it, you know, it's kind of like um, being an influencer, being a video maker, being someone who puts yourself on public display. You have to be the type of person that's okay with negative comments. You can't allow that type of stuff. What the fuck? You can't allow that type of stuff to like get to you. Like I wouldn't even say you can't even allow it. I think you reach a point where none of like you don't care. It don't matter. Shit. Engagement is engagement. I welcome it. I'm not gonna argue with you. Like, for what? I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. I'm gonna acknowledge you to let you know that I see you, but I'm also gonna let you know that it doesn't matter. But anyways, this is a 27-minute video, 27-minute live, impromptu. It's not prepared for it. I'm here in my jammies. I've done some TikTok content. I've been up since 2 o'clock. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut my light out, put my bonnet back on, and go back to sleep. See you guys later. Bye.